in that are on a wheelchair but have a perfectly able mind. And where are they going to go to school? So the issue is really, if Kathmandu University becomes a premier institution of higher learning for people with disability, it's going to get the younger people engaged. But my vision is that Kathmandu University will first of all make a commitment to make this campus disabled friendly, both for the young as well for the old professors. The facilities are not there. Or for that matter, any one of you students, you're playing basketball or you're playing football or you're on your motorcycles, you get into an accident, you are wheelchair bound, which is the worst case. What happens to your investment? You have spent 3 years of your life, millions of rupees, and invested a lot of your time and energy, but tomorrow you come and you say, I need to go to class, but there's no way you can. How does Kathmandu University now tackle that issue? Or do you ignore it? That's the question. And it is possible to make Kathmandu University a disabled-friendly campus. Number one it takes is a change in attitude. You have to recognize that there are disabled people. They are able to do things that you think are not able, that they are able to do. But you have to create that facility. So we are teaching that course over here. The possibilities are all there. It takes a little bit of planning. That my group of students this year are going to do a project. They're going to go to all different areas of this campus. They are going to catalog what they see as issues of access on campus. So there's a group that's going to do the upper quadrangle, which is all the administrative building, the library, your C.V. Raman, the dining facilities. Are the doors wide enough? Are they swinging correctly? Do we have the right type of landing on the other side of the door, for example? There's another group that's going to go out and look at the classroom, which means really the periphery, below this ring road. They will also be going around to the dormitory students are residing, where staff is residing. We are hoping we can compile it into a report, give it to the authorities, get out the recommendations. Now please go ahead and do what you have to do and maybe include this in this whole master plan process. Since you are all looking at the master plan, I think it is really very, very important that the issue of access be addressed. It cannot be done all at once, but we could do it in our new buildings, or agreements are made to do new buildings with donors and other outfits. Let's make sure we put in our MOU that these buildings and whatever that surrounding is going to be accessible. That would be a requirement. And then if you do it that way, then it comes at no extra cost to the university. And what I really would like to also see is that the university use these 18, now it will be 36 students, to maybe check on that work. And also I would like to see staff get involved in this so they also know what to look for. A lot of times seems to happen is they say, yeah, we all have it, but nothing works. So it has to be a workable access platform. So, access just doesn't mean, doing something. It has a lot of things, little details that have to be worked out. The slopes aren't correct, no handrails, on, let's say, ramps fall off. And for that, you need to study it, you need to understand it. If we started maybe at Kathmandu University, at least start in somewhere. We can at least say we started, let's say, without bathroom. I'd like you to go and see the new bathroom up at the new library. Built it. Ask the people who knew about it. Said, now, is this okay? And said, no, the doors don't work. At that time, we could have changed all the design things. You'd probably have functioning, accessible, new bathroom, at least one, that you can start with. Then we come back and say, okay, now to go to the library, we have to build a ramp. That's not very costly. A couple of bags of cement, a couple of bags of sand. Probably could be a student project. You have now access to the bathroom. So we kind of work at it from that point, slowly but surely. And just kind of put on our blinders and completely not think about it. Because in 5 years' time, you are going to have. They need an outlet. They need to go somewhere. They need to study. And it's a place that's got a reputation, all about changing the attitude. So all these people, all of you, even though you may somehow become disabled, have an opportunity to finish your courses, can live in the dorm. So for those reasons, I think Kathmandu University can really be the premier institution. So that's what I think. Your friend came in a wheelchair, and where would you go? Where would you go to eat? Green food. Yeah, every day. How is he going to go to class? Think about it. How is he going to navigate these stairs? Come to my class, let's say engineering code class. Students come to me last time and said, you gave this talk. Now, what do you think we should, if I have a disabled friend, should he stay in the dorm? Should he stay outside, or should he travel? So what do you think was the answer? The answer was, it's his choice. But given the transportation, it's hard for him to commute. So maybe the best choice might be for him to stay in the dorm. But what does that mean for Kathmandu University? Means changing their bathroom. Maybe a larger side dorm room for him. That means you're losing space, but still do. But are there ways out? Yes, there are lots of ways. But I think, again, change the attitude, change the environment. environment. Ask the people who know. Don't pretend like you know everything. Go through the projects for access. It's the issue of equality, opportunity, and it's really good for the country too. That dream can come true. Kathmandu University can be the premier institution doing that. Premier, the first one to do it. Starting with whatever new construction we do, let's do it. Put that as a message, can be done, and it should be done. Because tomorrow you could yourself be disabled, and what happens to your, like I say, 3 years investment. I mean, every student that is should think of that. You're in a wheelchair. What happens to your entire career? Gone. So that's where I see Kathmandu University being able to take the lead. Do that. You'll have a wonderful campus.
ठुलो सानो जान्दैन यो भेदभाव मान्दैन यो मेरो टोपी सुहाइदिन्छ सबै नेपाली शिरमाथि